let's get started. Let's go. Welcome back to, well, not welcome back, but welcome to the Final Fantasy VII HP to MP Challenge. But welcome back to Final Fantasy Fridays. We took a big break from Final Fantasy VII. I've played it every Friday for the past year and a half at least. And I wouldn't say I was getting tired of the game, but it was good to take a break. But I'm actually excited to be back. I thought, I would have wanted a bigger break from the game, but as we were finishing up Legend of Dragoon, I was actually getting pretty excited to play Final Fantasy VII again. So I'm excited for Final Fantasy VII Fridays to return. I hope you guys are too. We are going to be kicking it off with this HP to MP challenge. I've done a lot of challenges on Final Fantasy VII, and we've done really difficult challenges, we've done mods, we've done all sorts of different things. But my favorite challenges are the ones that are really unique and we don't necessarily know what's going to happen. I could always do a crazy no materia, no limit break, no initial equipment, no items, no level, you could just, the amount of challenges that have come out in Final Fantasy VII over the course of 8 years has been ridiculous, but what the challenges that I really enjoy are the ones that we just don't have any idea what's going to happen. The Necrosis mod, especially the Cloud Solo Necrosis mod challenge, has been my favorite challenge I've ever done of this game, simply because we just had no idea if it was even possible. We jumped into it, head first, having no idea what was going to happen, and it turned out to be the best challenge that we'd ever done. So, in the vein of that idea came this idea, and unfortunately, I don't remember who was the first one to say this challenge. Someone came in the chat and came up with this idea, and then we kind of ran with it, and then it destroyed the vote when we voted. We voted between 7 different challenges, and I think this one beat everyone else out 4 times. So everyone's really excited to see what this is like. But I can't remember who originally came up with the idea. But it's a really cool one. To give you the general gist, you can type !challenge in the chat if you are here on Twitch. You can look at the description in the YouTube video if you're watching this on YouTube. But basically, it is vanilla game. The game is completely normal, not modded whatsoever. All the files are directly downloaded from Steam. I literally redid my download this last night. So this is just straight vanilla Final Fantasy VII. The only change is that I've modded a save file to give every character HP to MP plus materia. I can actually show you the save file here. It's pretty simple. It is a new game file. You can always tell it's a new game file because Cloud's name is still ex-soldier. And everyone's just been given an HP to MP plus materia to start off. A mastered HP to MP plus materia. Everyone has one. Every character has a spot for HP plus materia, or HP to MP materia, except Cloud. Unfortunately, Cloud starts with 2 materia slots and has 2 materia, Bolt and Ice. So what I had to do is I had to remove his Ice and put HP to MP there, and then I actually just put Ice in our inventory, which we won't actually have access to until after the first raid. But it's there for us later, and actually I just realized it's mastered. It shouldn't be. Good thing I checked this. So it's there for us when we get to that point. But for now, we just have lightning, and then the HP to MP. Other than that, everything is normal. So that's pretty much the challenge. See what happens. It's going to be interesting to say the least. I saw someone in the chat, M1 said, scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you think this is going to be? I really don't know. In my head, I feel like it's not going to be that hard. But you never know. You always run into things that you're not expecting. I will say that I was thinking about this again this morning, and I started to think about, because I was thinking like, okay, we get up to 999 HP max in this challenge, right? So, but I was thinking in my head that we would still have kind of a nice HP growth up until maybe the middle of the game where we would peak out at 999. That's not at all how it's going to go, because technically that 999 is our MP that's being flipped over to our HP, and you don't get much MP for anything unless you use MP plus material, which I might try to refrain from using right off the bat. You get a few points of MP every level, and that's it. So leveling up is going to be really painful in this run because it's not going to give us much. It'll give us a little bit of stats, and it's not going to give us much HP at all. So that's going to be something. As you can see, we're continuing from this save file, but it's actually going to start a new game when we continue it. That's so that the HP to MP materia is there. I'm going to keep calling it HP plus over this whole series, I guarantee it. I don't know why. It just HP plus rolls off the tongue much easier than HP to MP materia. Also, I wanted to say, well, before I say that, Tark Mike with the 5,000 bits. Holy cow! Tark Mike, thank you so much, my man. Hey, Death, this is my first time here since I work during your stream, but I wanted to thank you for the hundreds of hours of entertainment on YouTube. Keep up the good work. My man, thank you so much for those 5,000 bits. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the crew. Enjoy your foam finger emotes. Never mind. You're not subbing. I just threw out the sub thing and you didn't sub. I saw the 5,000. I figured, it sounds like a sub. Anyways, thank you, my man. Yes, and you could have a character name too. We have a character list. You can name the characters if you want, and it only costs 1,000 bits to name a character, and you donated 5,000. So you could be Cloud if you want. You could be any character you want. You can just let me know, and you don't have to actually. It doesn't have to be Tark Mike either. You can name him whatever you want. You want to be Tifa? Right on. I'll put you down as Tifa. That's a great choice. So the other thing I wanted to say before we get started here is I'm going to make this as hard as I can off the bat. It's not like Necrosis where I need to be safe the entire run through. I can be dangerous during this run because we can always just load and try again. It doesn't matter how much damage we take because it's not Necrosis. So I'll probably be going like fastest battle active. I probably won't use any sources. That's the one thing I'm going to hold off on. I'm not going to use any sources. I want to see if we can do it without sources. I'll only use sources if we decide we have to use them. But yeah, my goal is to not use any sources either. So no sources, probably no HP plus or MP plus until it's absolutely necessary. And I'll play on fastest active battle as well. So with that said, let's get started. Jaganomatic, how's it going, man? Welcome back. It's good to see you. Let's see. What should we have our window color be this time? Should do something different. I always do the same thing. I always do red. The green looks so ugly. I don't like the green. Maybe if we did like a dark green. And then if I do kind of like a dark. Alright, so as you can see, we have 55 HP. I can't check my materia because we don't have that option yet. But, you can tell. We got the HP to MP plus materia on. Or the HP to MP. Again, I called it HP to MP plus. I gotta stop doing that. And now, our first, our first challenge awaits. Regular soldiers. Yo, Browns! First with the resub, now with the 2,500 bits. He said Kate says should be named the Browns because they're worthless and will betray you with bonehead moves. I couldn't agree more. Let me add that. And let me add that Tifa as well. So we got Tifa is $50. Donator was my boy Tark Mike. I don't know how to spell your name though, because you're new. Tark Mike. And chosen name Tark Mike. And you can check all these changes because it's a Google Doc, so you can check it out as I do it. And then Kate Sith was the 2,500 bits. Donator was Browns, and the chosen name is Browns. All right. It's actually with a capital B. Even though they don't deserve a capital B. Oh, you want just Tark? I missed that. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. I missed him saying that. Because the chat's moving. There we go. Alright. Yeah, if you haven't seen Cloud Solo Necrosis, I highly recommend you check it out. Alright, no one donated for Cloud, so I'm going to name him myself. He's going to be Seymour. This is going to be Seymour's epic quest. I came up with that idea last night while I was making the spreadsheet, and I was like, his name is Seymour. Then we can just meme about Seymour all the time. Alright. And we got no name for Barrett either. But M1 asked us very nicely to name him Mr. Tinkle, so that's what I'm gonna do. Make sure I spell it right. It was Mr. Tinkles, right? Perfect. I am impressed that your daughter came up with the exact right amount of characters needed. The only reason I say I'm impressed is because I know there's actual adult human beings that will donate for names that don't fit. So one interesting benefit to HP to MP is I will get limit breaks incredibly fast because my HP is so low. They're doing so much percentage of my health that I'll be constantly getting limit breaks. So that is one positive thing. And you might think, like, oh man, that's going to make Eris even more broken than she already is with Healing Wind. Because she already gets her limit break so fast, and she can heal the party with Healing Wind. And you'd be right, but Healing Wind in itself is going to be very weak because Healing Wind heals a percentage health. So Healing Wind is going to heal like 30. So although it will heal us, it's not going to be much. That's awesome, Jagan. I look forward to seeing you every Friday. And and if we do any bonus Thursday streams, which we actually did this week. Also, important note for everybody watching, especially everyone on YouTube, because I haven't announced this on YouTube yet. I am going to be on vacation, not next week, but the following. So, there will be a week where there's no episode of this. It will be, if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be 3 weeks from now that you don't get an episode. If you're watching on Twitch, then it'll be 2 weeks from now that I won't be streaming. So just keep that in mind. But normally, these episodes will come out every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. And we'll be streaming it every Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern on Twitch. As always. And you can see all that info down below in the comment in the description. Or you guys on Twitch can see it down below. I actually need to change the thing down there because it probably still says Legend of Dragoon. You can change it. Vacation from us is no vacation at all. I agree. But I'm glad I'm taking a vacation. This year, I feel better about taking a vacation. Last year, I was kind of miserable on vacation, I'm not gonna lie. I just felt kind of miserable. I felt like I should be streaming and, you know, I had this silly, idea in my head that everyone was gonna leave because I didn't stream for a week. And that's such a silly, if you work, you know, as a content creator, you can take a vacation. People aren't going to just, hate you. Everyone takes vacations. You're allowed to have a vacation, too. And although I vacation a lot less than most people, I only take one vacation a year. And it's only a week. You know, it still made me feel like, you know, maybe I shouldn't. I was glad I did, but I felt worried about it the whole time I was on vacation. This year I feel better about it. I feel like, you know, I have not missed any streams for a very long time, and I've streamed 9 hours a day, 4 days a week. It's alright to take a break. So, I'm excited about it. Plus, I get to go on vacation with my son, and that's going to be really fun. Alright, I should probably heal before this. This will be interesting. What's up, Miles? This is the first instance where putting the game on wait would be really beneficial, but we'll try it on active first. This fight should be fun. The thing about Guard Scorpion is, as long as you don't attack while his tail is up, he only kills one thing at a time, and he only does it every other turn, so you have plenty of time to heal. The only issue here is if you actually run out of Phoenix Downs. But hopefully we're alright. I keep thinking that ice is in my inventory, but it's not, because I took it out. Also, I probably should have done a thing. I should have blocked with Parrot. Guard Scorpion's nice because you actually know who he's going to attack. See how much damage it does, though. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I'm hoping Cloud gets enough time to block. He probably will, but probably not. I'm on active and I still have to throw this potion. Yeah, no way. He's getting wrecked. Hopefully he survives. He did not. Alright though, because now he does this. What? Are limits easier to get? Because limits are based on percentage damage you take, and because I have so little HP, I take a lot of damage. It's not based on the number, it's based on the percent, so if I have 56 HP and I take 40 damage, I'm gonna get my limit right away. The other thing that a lot of people don't know is, your limits also go up faster depending on what limit level it is. So, like, your first limit level goes up a lot faster than your second. And that's why Braver and Healing Wind are so good, because you just get them so fast. I don't think Barrett had a chance to block. No, he didn't. Go ahead and defend with good old Seymour so he doesn't die. If you're wondering why Cloud took so much more damage than Barrett, it's because he's in the front row. I would have been smart to put him in the back row because he's using Bolt anyways. Regen is percentage based, correct? All in all, that went well though. It would have been smart for me to put Cloud in the back row there, so he didn't die and I didn't have to use that Phoenix now. But I'm not worried about it. Alright, boss number 1 down. To be honest though, I've never used regen in an instance where I had like nearly no HP, so I don't actually know 100%, but I'm pretty sure that it's percentage based. Yeah, we're gonna learn limits really fast, and of course obtain them really fast too. So that's gonna be one benefit we get. Which is good, because we're probably gonna need them, especially Healing Wind and Yuffie's healing limit. But I don't know how useful they're gonna be, because they're percentage heals. This is a scary battle, actually. I was gonna heal Cloud, and I was like, nah, I'll just hope he doesn't get hit. But with 3 enemies, it's pretty good bet that he's gonna get hit. If regen isn't percentage based, it might be a good idea to use, just to keep me always at max HP, because it'll just fly up. Poison is percent based, yes. That's why bosses are so great to poison, because it does a ton of damage. Or you could just open up the disc tray. I am burning on the dance floor. Even Jesse has HP to MP. Watching me play Final Fantasy VII with healing is weird. Yeah, it is, isn't it? The last 2 challenges we did were in Necrosis, so seeing with healing now is like strange. Gotta get that Tifa date. Magic Man, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Eris equals ketamine. God, all the characters are gonna be cat names. What has happened? Her name is Erisith. Duh. Yeah, everyone's gonna be a cat except Tifa. Tifa's the wrangler of the cats. Ketamine. I like ketamine better. And I'm always right about pronunciations, as you know. Yo, Arco! How's it going, man? One of these days, we're going to have to do a playthrough where we actually read the story. A lot of people watch my videos and they're like, why do you skip through all the text? I'm like, well, I mean, I've played through the game 100 times, and most of the people in my chat have also played through the game 100 times. And a lot of these challenges take 60 plus hours to beat without reading the text. So with it, it would take way too long. But one of these days we'll have to do like a story playthrough where we just actually talk about the story all the way through the game or something. That would be cool. Maybe like, well, you know, remake doesn't exist, but if one day the remake exists, maybe right before the remake releases, we do like a story run through. But knowing me, I'd probably go in and like edit some of the story just to throw you guys off. Alright, real quick before we try to do Jesse skip, let me add the 1,000 bits from Magic Man. Character name Ketamine. Let's try to do Jesse skip. Yo, your average link with the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Bory crew. Go from figure emotes, and I love you. Thanks so much for the support, my man. Appreciate it. Nope, I missed it. I barely missed it. Like a couple frames down, I would have got it. I literally always try to do Jesse skip now when I play this game, just because no one ever wants to read this crap. It doesn't affect the game at all. Yo, we got an anonymous $20 donation. What Final Fantasy VII craziness hath death wrought now? Thanks for all the hours of Final Fantasy VII entertainment. Thank you, anonymous. I appreciate that a lot. Can I get some phone fingers in the chat for anonymous? I don't know who you are, but I love you. Get the original Japanese story, then Google Translate all the text and play the game like that. That would be incredible. I actually have the original Japanese version. It was one of the things I put on the list to be voted for, but no one voted for it. But I did have the original Japanese version as a possibility for a playthrough, just for fun. That would be an interesting idea. Play through the Japanese version, but throw all the text through Google Translate. It would be hard though, because I'd have to take every text box in the game and actually type it out manually. Plus, I don't have a Japanese keyboard, so have fun with that. I could take the script, like one of the websites that has the script, and throw that through Google Translate, and then just have it like sitting here and read off of it. Magic Man could translate it for us. He's a translator. There's really no reason to save there. I'm not gonna bother. There's nothing that happens in between now and then that matters whatsoever. It cannot be! If you're wondering why I always go off the screen there, it's because you don't have to talk to everybody if you do that. Just a couple speedrun strats I throw in here and there. What's up, buddy? What is this?
Ripple cut chicken.
What?
Chips.
Chicken chips?
Yeah. There you go. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like cheddar sour cream, actually.
Those are pretty good. Oh, I can taste the chicken. Oh man, that's weird.
Hi.
You can taste the chicken. Man, that's strange.
Props to New Zealand. Proudly Kiwi made. There's a kiwi on it.
Because that's our national bird. Man, that's something. Alright, there we go. We got Tark. I forget if you wanted it capitalized or not. Bye. I don't think you said. Maybe uncapitalized, actually. That's fine. Alright. There we go. I know it sounds silly to like ask people if they want their name capitalized, but some people care, including myself. So, I gotta be, I gotta ask everybody because myself included gets like frustrated when people don't ask me. I'm doing this so I get the Tifa date. Tifa date is best date. I guess we could do the Barrett date if you wanted. Barrett date's always fun. I thought about doing the Yuffie date, but the problem with the Yuffie date is you kind of need to use Yuffie in your party to get the Yuffie date, usually. And I don't want to use Yuffie off the start. I might, but... Yo, Alice! With the 1,320 bits. Thank you, Alice. Didn't even put a name in. Just wanted to support. Thank you so much. Oh, Alice wants to be Yuffie? What do you want Yuffie's name to be? Because Alice Empire is too long. You want just Alice? Capital, no capital? Maybe throw in a nice question mark or something. What's up, Xenio? Good to see you. Herney? I was gonna say, is that supposed to be Henry? I read Herney, I was like, wait, what? Alright, let me put that in 1320 for Yuffie. Alice Empire. Oops. And we want Herney. Even though his name's gonna be Henry, I'm gonna call him Herney. Oh yeah, I was gonna actually do that, Napaz. Thanks for reminding me. Just because some people don't know exactly when characters are grabbed. We're gonna do that right now. always like a while before we actually start seeing how hard a challenge is, because the first reactor is always about the same. That's what made Necrosis so great, is that every single battle mattered. But most challenges, you get through the first reactor, it doesn't much matter, and then you know, you have to go through this huge story section, and then usually like getting up to Airbuster is your first actual challenge. Even though I hate the speedrun of this game, I'm glad that I did it for a while, because it kind of like showed me how to get through the beginning of the game quickly, and I got so used to doing it that now it's just like automatic for me. So we can kind of get through like the beginning of this game quickly. I'm never like, well, sometimes I do, but most of the time I'm not running around trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be talking to or whatever. The money's for Marlene's schooling. And I always remember to skip this now. Which is good, because I hate watching it. So there we go, we got... Don't actually know why, for some reason Clouds isn't mastered. That's weird. I should fix that. I'll fix it at the next save point. Oh, I meant to see if I have ice. See if my ice worked. Yep, there it is. Cool. Thanks for the 8-bits comment. I love how in the Steam version, how the exit letters are like going off the screen. Fire's not a bad idea to buy. An extra restore isn't a bad idea to buy either. And potions should come easy. I don't think I'm going to worry about buying weapons yet. I mean, I could grind for them, but it shouldn't be a big deal. So I'll just worry about items for now. Why did I talk to you twice? That was weird. Yo, Alice with a gifted sub to Jaggin. Jaggin, welcome to the crew, my man. Enjoying phone figure emotes, and I love you. Thank you so much for the support. Alice, thank you so much for the support. Actually, I do want to go to Beginner's Hall. Nothing else here really matters, but Beginner's Hall is always nice to do, especially for the all material. What's up, Jojo? And how's it going, Mad? Welcome to the stream. Save. I'm going to quickly fix my HPMP material so it's mastered. The reason I want to do this is because if I don't master it, it'll get AP, and then it will eventually birth another one. which I guess wouldn't really matter because it's not like I'd want to equip it, but just, you know, for organization's sake. Alright, then you're going to be in the back row because you are. We're kind of stuck at the moment. Barret and Tifa get jack squat because they have to have that HP to MP, so this could be a little tough. We'll see what it goes on. The other thing too is I'm gonna make sure to get some spider webs, as always. But I don't have too much ability to sustain. So we'll see how that goes. Mr. Tinkles! Like watching Tifa yell at Barret. Mr. Tinkles! Cut that out, Mr. Tinkles. Stop yelling at that poor man. See, I kind of felt the same way, Gordo, but I think it's not actually. Because I was thinking about it, and like halfway through the game, we're still going to have like 300 HP, but things are going to be doing like thousands of damage. So, it might actually get harder as we go. I mean, we will have more to deal with it, but we'll see. Right now, it's definitely going to be hard because I don't have much room for materia. In fact, I feel like I should have maybe bought the weapon and armor instead. But we'll see. Cloud's like, whoops! For those of you who don't know, this is much faster than actually going all the way down the train. And going down all the way down the train doesn't get you anything other than your gil stolen. Although it also gets you closer to the exit, but I don't care how close I am to the exit because I want to grind in here for spiderwebs. Always spiderwebs. Look at that glorious MP I have. Beautiful. I can use Bolt for years. There's also going to be really good limit break grinding because I'm going to get it a lot. I really wish I could equip Bolt All. That's how I usually deal with this. With Bolt All, you can kill all these guys without them ever getting to attack. And with all this, with all this MP, I could just sit here and grind these guys forever. No spiderweb. HP to MP necrosis. Yeah, that sounds fair. No! Oh, nice dodge. If I were smart, I'd go in the back row, but we need smart. What's up, Nutsy? Come on, spiderwebs. to give you restore. At least, like... I'll probably just swap restore in and out. Because I had plenty of materia to restore with, but I don't have that many potions. Thanks, Nutsy. I don't know, man. Tarkmike has that big 1 in front of his name. I'm pretty sure that means he's better than you, Dora. Pretty sure that's what that 1 means. Look at that one-shot limit break. That's the good stuff right there. The issue is that when people die, that's the big issue. I only have so many Phoenix Downs. In fact, I only have 1 more, so I have to be really careful. I think Tifa's going in the back row. She's too weak. She's too weak. She's just getting wrecked. This might be... It might be tough to get spiderwebs. I might not be getting too many spiderwebs. I forget how many we got during Necrosis mod. I want to say it was 7 or 8. Mr. Tinkles, don't die. What's up, Shadow Slayer? Good to see you, man. Oh, I just realized my enemy HP thing isn't up. I mean, it's not a big deal because these things don't have much HP, but I gotta wait till I get to a save point. Nice crit for 28 damage. It's not looking good. It's not looking like I'm gonna get any. This is an extremely rare drop. It's like 2% or something. But there's also 4 of the enemy, which helps a little bit, but not much. But spiderwebs are huge because they're your only chance to cast slow on things for a really long time. And a lot of the starting game bosses are not immune to slow. So that's why it's a big deal. Slow can make a big difference when it comes to like fighting apps or motor ball. And it's not like leveling up is a specifically bad thing. It will definitely help us to level up. It's not going to help immensely, especially not with our HP totals, but it will help a little bit. Yeah, 3% drop. Good stuff. Any update on a tutorial or in-depth character review in the works? Patience. I'll leave you at that. I'm doing the hidden character, patience. No, actually yes, one is in the works. And I apologize for it being so long since I've done one. Child will do that to you. I need my fix. I feel you, my man. I feel you, and I apologize. But absence makes the heart grow fonder. I did not want to rush one out while dealing with a new child because I knew it would suck. I wanted to wait and make it good. So hopefully you can forgive me for that. Wow. I'm getting the game. It's not like I'm gonna run out of MP anytime soon, though. The HP to MP thing kind of almost literally means infinite MP for a really long time. I mean, Bolt takes 4 MP. I'm not gonna run out for a very long time. Also, Tifa actually has an okay amount of HP now. Whopping 45, but she might actually survive a little nicer now. I might not actually get final attack unless I need it, because it's really frustrating to get. Well, it's not frustrating, but it's definitely not the fastest thing to go grab. Final attack here. There we go. That's the broken combo. Come on. I've had like 4 of these fights in a row. I can't get one. I don't need like 7, because I'm not going to use it for much, but I want at least 1 or 2. So if I get to a boss that I really get stuck on, I can use it. That's not what you want. This should be the only, like, actual grinding we do at all. I might get speed drinks. That's about it. And speed drinks are a lot shorter of a grind. Were you the one that originally came up with this idea, Big Red? I couldn't remember who did. Come on. This isn't rotting pizza. My life is rotting pizza. This is uncooked pizza. This is pizza a la mode. So the way these guys work is they always cast slow or silk on every character before they attack, which makes this a great grinding spot because if you kill them fast enough, they never attack you. They just cast slow on you and then die. It's especially great if you can use Bolt All, but I can't, so that kind of sucks. Can a brother get a spider web? This is not the fight I want to see. What mod is this? That sucks mod. It's normal. It's normal, but Napaz sucks during it. Zephyram! How's it going? Don't hit Teapot! There goes my last Phoenix down. Why would you all attack Tifa? Alright. If someone else dies, we'll move on. Actually, if someone else dies, we're probably in trouble. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Come on, just give me one. Just give me one to give me peace of mind that I can use it if needed. Just give me a single spider web, please. Make me happy. I'm gonna get friggin' Flim Hazard by the time I get to this freaking spider web. Come on, spiderweb! This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Cloud's like halfway through his MP bar, I can't believe it. You'll notice how little these levels are doing for us. We're still like not really one-shotting these guys unless I use both. What a great drop percent this is. This is the only place in the game you can get spider webs until way later. Until friggin' Gungaga. And they make it a 3% drop. Please don't die, Barret. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I might reset. Try for a better drop. Yeah, why not? Maybe we'll get lucky and get one right away, and then we won't get so many levels. Mana. Forget, you got the assault gun. I mean, it doesn't really help much, but I can at least give you restore. Also, why'd I have you in the front row? Don't mind me, Final Fantasy VII God, forgetting to put Barret in the front row, or the back row. What a legend I am. Still want a mod where everything costs one more gil than usual. Hardest challenge. You know what a hard challenge would be? Make grenades not ridiculously cheap. So that Midgar isn't a complete joke. Once you get grenades, the entirety of Midgar is just a joke. In pretty much every challenge I've ever done. What's up, Ninko? See, the change in the name did it, man. No, I don't call you Ninko. What's up, Allie? Or should I say Ale? Ale Porne. Let's go. Everyone knows Barret is the front row character. He just has to scare him with his beard. If he's in the front row, they can see it better. I don't know why Tifa makes it look like she's gonna fight me there. She's like, Cloud, you wanna fight? What's nice about this challenge, first of all, like I said, it's a very experimental challenge. We have no idea what's going to happen, and that's what makes it fun. But what's nice about this challenge as well is that the rules are really simple. There's not much explaining. It's not like Necrosis where everyone's like, but what about, but what about, but what about, but what about? It's just like, everyone has HP to empty. That's it. That's the rule. You have a question? Yes.